Hey guys, this is Barry with Fire and Ice Outdoors, and we're doing another unboxing video on Dirwin electric bike. This is the Pioneer 2 30 amp hour battery. This is a large battery, and we're gonna do an unboxing video. I'll teach you how to put it together. I wanna save you some money. I really want bike shops to last forever, but if you took one of these bikes and took it to a bike shop, it would be about $350 to around $400. So I just wanna show you how to put it together. Let's take it for a spin, see what it does. They say it goes 120 miles to a charge. I just want you to know that over a decade of reviewing e-bike, I can get around 2.7 miles per amp. And this is a 30 amp hour battery, so you do the math, but that's a true number. I've taken these long distance riding all over the country. This is in the camouflage, and turkey season's coming up. This is right around March. Great bike for hunting, but let's get it together. We'll let you decide if it's a right bike for you. Let's go. Let's put this thing together. This bike is absolutely beautiful. This is the type of bike I absolutely enjoy riding, taking long distance riding, because it does come with a rack on the back. You're definitely gonna need a little wire cutters and a knife. Just be careful not to hurt the paint or anything. Well built, beautiful tires. Open the box a little different than I did. Pull the bike from up top, so if you have any issues whatsoever, you can put the bike back in the box and ship it. All right, take a look at this. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's the Pioneer 2. It's excellent for hunting. It has a towing capacity, weight capacity of 450 pounds, which is absolutely amazing. I'm actually thinking about taking this bike on a adventure because this one would be worth it. I have all the room in the back, and I'll show you a little bit about the back in just a little bit. But right now, like I said, it's only 80% put together. All we have to do is put the handlebars on, the front tire, pedals, and we're pretty much done. Let's put it together. All right. A manual, a foot pegs, nice, a really pretty setup. But look at that, isn't that pretty? That is nice. Charger, a decent size charger. What size is this? A 2.5 amp hour charger with a fan on it, because those things get hot. So, is that it? It is. All right, let's pop this bad boy off. Now, this does have a torque and a cadence for your pedals. And slide that in. There we go. Man, this thing is nice. It's a $2,400 bike, but you're getting some high-end stuff here. This is not, this has got quality stuff. Quality shifter, quality brakes, quality light. The frame is, if you look, there's no welds. Beautiful paint job. All right, there's that. Tighten that up. I'm just making sure that this is straight on to the front of the bike here. Dude, that's done. That is simple, easy. Straighten this is gorgeous. Good job there, guys. Just beautiful. All right, here's the hard part. Let's put this up. Just trying to loosen up the inside. This is a little bit different than I'm used to. You have to do it this way. So I have to slide through. Normally it drops straight down. This tire is freaking, the taller the tire, the smoother the ride too. This is gonna be a challenge. You have to line everything up and slide it through. So that's gonna be, this is your axle, and it has an Allen wrench, which is probably the safest way. I've never had a bike tire come off this way, but all right, here we go. Let's put this right here. This is going to be a challenge. Make sure the rotor is on the brake side. All right, this is going to be a pain. All right, you could probably take the battery out too and make this a little bit lighter. Put the rotor on, put the brake on first. Come on. You have to, because it won't fit any other way. Come on, buddy. Stay. Grab the chair. come on. All right, we're in. Now, we have to line up the hole and make this fit. Come on. There we go. All right. There it is. All right, let's put the kickstand down. Boom. All right. That is done. If I should just put this in, you can't fit it in. It ain't going in. Oh, I gotcha. All right, so it's got two flat edges. It's not circle. So it actually locks itself in. The two flat sides goes in and it's round on both sides. So it slides in and then you tighten it up from there. Neat design. Neat design, I like this. It's okay. There we go. All right, simple, easy. That was actually easier than I thought it would be. Again, the nut side has two flat sides to it and it's rounded on both sides. So it actually fits in only one way. When you're putting on the front fender, it's got a little knob here. Make sure the long side is on the back side of it. And hopefully they didn't. A lot of companies go ahead and they put a welded on nut here so you don't have to do all this extra stuff that they have added to here. And they put blue Loctite on it, which is awesome. So slide this through and then you need a washer and a nut. You can tighten this one down. It's not that big a deal. All right. So that's done. Next thing is putting these on here. They have two bolts on the outside. Very simple. Let me get this put on. This is simple. And dude, we're like done. We'll have to put the pedals on, but this literally has taken me 15 minutes. This is a really pretty bike. And if you see, it's got an L on there. You see that? And then it's got a R. That's gonna be rider's right, rider's left. The L is going to be on the left side, R is going to be on the right side when you're riding. And this is going to be righty-tighty, and it actually has the arrows on it here as well, because the left side tightens lefty-tighty and the right side is righty-tighty. I think left side is lefty-tighty, that's what it is. And you can just do it like this if you want to. You can spin it. These are painted threads, so it doesn't go on super smooth. Just make sure you put this on tight. You don't want these coming off way out in the field. That's happened to me before. And then righty-tighty. I'm gonna tighten that other side and we'll be right back. All right, she is tight. Open this up. Beautiful seat, gel seat. Oh, it's got a shock. This bike, I'm telling you guys, is gorgeous and has everything you would want. Absolutely everything. The shock in the back for comfort, so when you're riding, this actually bounces back and forth, so you don't have to worry about every bike should have those. Beautiful shocks on the front, you can lock them out. You can put a basket on the front of it. Beautiful rear thing here. I want to show you this. You can take this, push it down, and then out, come on. And you can put stuff on here. Gives you plenty of room. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's look at the front. Come on. This is where you charge it, right here. With a 30 amp hour, it's going to probably take you 4 to 6 hours to charge it. It does have a place here where you can put a bottle. A lot of people like the bar crossed. To be honest with you, this used to be a female bike. Now it's almost anybody can ride this. It doesn't mean it's a female bike anymore. Having this just means you have to lift your leg less. Before they had these because women had always wore dresses, and so this was how they would ride bikes. Now it's just for anybody. I like this setup where I ain't gonna sling my leg all the way across it. And older people that do use electric bikes, this is just ideal for them. So let's look at the electronics. Alrighty, there's a few things I would like to adjust here. I think this needs to come down a little bit, and there's just a little Allen wrench here. That is just nice. I've never seen something like that. Beautiful grips, but this needs to come down. So let me get this fixed real quick. I'm gonna just take a little screwdriver and spin that around. Alright, so that, when I'm riding, that should feel fine. That's really the only thing I would want to change. Everything else looks good. Alrighty, so let's work on this. So power, Let's move that down. And you can tighten that up too. That's the horn right there. It's facing you, which is odd. Beautiful setup here. Just taking that off. We've got pedal assist 1, which will give you about 7 miles per hour. 2 is about 15 miles per hour, 14 miles per hour. 3 is about, let's see, it goes all the way up to 5. So 3 is probably around 18, 19, 22. And this will take you to about 28 miles per hour. It looks like it's got, since it's been sent to me, it has 0.8 miles to it. And the top speed has been 13, 14. So hold the plus button down. We'll turn on your lights here. Can you see that? Does it have brake lights? Yeah, it does. Here, I'll show it to you. See that? Hold the plus button again, and it shuts it off. You push the plus and minus. You can change the wheel size, steel number, speed limiter. Let me see what that looks like. Hit this button here. Oh, you gotta put a password. It's probably in that thing. I'm not gonna do that. But very nice. It's not all that P1, P2, P3, 0 start, boost drive. What is that? Shifter assist. But yeah, pretty cool. It's already 29.5, which that's a 26-inch rim, so it's as fast as it'll go. We've got shifter here where you push here to go down the other side. There's a button right here that makes it go higher. It's a 10 speed. Is it really a 10 speed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's crazy. No one does a 10 speed. That's insane. Little bell, hydraulic brakes, freaking awesome. All right, let's take this thing for a spin. I'm excited. A 10 speed, that changes everything. All right. So I've got the camera gear. I got Meta sent me some glasses that I can film with. So you can see I'm filming you, you're filming me. So let's take this thing for a spin. This thing is beautiful. Let's go. All right, let's hit the power button and pedal assist 1. And it's this thing here. It's on the left side. All right, here we go. Dude, a 10 speed? That is crazy. Going to get it down to 10. Oh, it feels so good. 10 speed. That just doesn't exist, man. I have been complaining about that for years. That it's a 7 speeds is just like a Ghost Rider, because it just when you're pedaling, it don't feel like you're doing anything. Oh man, dude. So pedal assist 1, 10th gear. And we're going 17 miles per hour. I love this bike. This thing is nice, and it's a little chilly. What's the temperature? It's 67, but it's still winter time. Wow. What's pedal assist 5? Huh. Don't really feel a difference. I'm going uphill right now, but pedal assist 1 and pedal assist 5, I don't really feel anything. There we go. We were just going up a little bit of a hill. Wow. So I'm going uphill and it just kicked in. Like it felt like I was doing all the work there for a little bit. And then started going up this hill, and I felt the motor kick in and give me assistance, which I really appreciate. So, the story between the dog and the bike, they've always hated each other. LOL. I'm telling you what, I am cramping up a little bit in the stomach. It's probably a good thing. That's where all the weight is. LOL. Is in my belly right now. Dude, this thing's awesome. I absolutely love this bike. It's everything I have asked for in a e-bike. We've got the bigger tires, larger rims, a 30 amp hour battery, which is just freaking awesome. Realistically, I can probably do about 85, 87 miles to a charge. Beautiful rack for long distance. It's got the pistons. It's just great brakes. There's nothing wrong with this bike. It's absolutely awesome. I am going to take this on a trip. I've got to get back in shape, man. This is crazy. My legs. Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all watching. If you want one of these, I'll put it in the description below. I'll hit the thumbs up and the notification when I come out with new videos. And yeah, love you guys. Thanks for watching. See ya.